was interesting. When I was improvising around the stone in Kim Krans' Pocket Archetype deck, I immediately thought of a person in my life who I think has dealt with a lot of trauma. I think she's gone through a really hard time, and she has a cold heart. Actually, let me revise that. She doesn't have a cold heart. Her heart is as cold as stone. But I actually think underneath it all, she has a very warm and loving energy. And she's been hurt, and her response has been to get cold, to be a stone. So it was interesting, as I was singing it, I got sad about what would the archetype of a stone do as a person, and I immediately thought, you know what? People who appear as stones, they might not be achieving the true goal that they have through acting like a stone. Perhaps their goal is to love again. Perhaps their goal is to love and be loved, but they feel stuck. And so as I was improvising, I did C minor, F minor, G minor, and I thought, wow, this feels like this actually isn't if the stone was singing like true to their heart. That's not what the stone would be saying. So then I started improvising, okay, like what would a stone want? And I started with Leave Me Alone. And then I thought, oh, actually a stone would want to soften up and be receptive. And I already forgot the words I used. I was literally just improvising for the first time on this. But then it turned into more of like, come be with me. Come be in company with me. So I'm going to relate this to my life a little bit. My heart felt stony yesterday for reasons, and that I don't want to go into in a video on the internet, but maybe someday. And I felt it soften up once I opened my receptivity back to love. And so I think in some ways, which is what I love about creative prompts and improvising and play and magic, is I allowed the cards to channel a part of me that wanted to be seen. And so, heads up, this is the first video I'm doing of this idea, which is to combine my love of tarot and cards and magic and archetypes with doing unfinished art, and art that has a healing purpose, a purpose to heal. And this is my intention with the group I'm doing with my colleague Olivia for Tarot Discover Yourself group, is that the idea is we take an archetype and we play with it and we see what comes up. We see what happens when we play as an archetype. And for me personally, when I allow my mind to play as an archetype, words come out of me that are actually truthful to me, but that I don't consciously think of when I'm thinking, oh, I'm Caitlin right now. I'm thinking of a thing right now as the character of Caitlin. If I allow myself to be an archetype, words can come up that are actually very true to me, and I feel like this could be powerful for other neurodivergent people or creative people in general, because everyone's neurodiverse in some way. So with that being said, we'll just celebrate some fantastic art from Kim Krans, and this is the beauty of collaborating. I hope to see you in more videos. You're welcome to give me any prompts if there's anything you'd like me to do. I'm here. Thank you so much.